Now, I would like to talk about how you create the 3D recordings that we talked about in session 1 by using SFM MVS, which is the easiest method. Until SFM MVS came into the picture, 3D recordings were mostly done using laser scanners. Although this method was very convenient and precise, the machine itself was very expensive. This is the 3D image of an archaeological site in Mongolia, using such a 3D scanner. As you can see, fine detailed images can be created. But though there may be various opportunities for its use, since the machine itself is extremely expensive, not everyone can obtain or use a 3D laser scanner. That is when SFM MVS came into the picture. Who knows about SFM MVS? One of its features is that you can create a 3D model as long as you have a camera, PC, and software. A special camera is not required, nor an expensive one. A compact digital camera is enough. SFM MVS consists of SFM and MVS. SFM, that is, structure from motion, calculates the position of the camera that took the photo to create a rough point cloud of the target, as you can see in the details on the slide. An MVS, that is, multi-view stereo, creates dense point clouds from the rough point group made from SFM and generates a mesh surface. Then, a texture is pasted onto the mesh. SFM MVS is a technology to construct a 3D model from multiple images. As initially shown, this technology can be applied to most of the cultural properties targeted. These are the representative programs that execute SFM MVS. Probably the most popular software is Metashape by Agisoft. Metashape is offered in professional and standard versions. If you have the professional version, you can do what you need for the 3D documentation of cultural properties. Just recently, the change of pricing structure of reality capture software has made it generally more affordable, so we are adopting it as well. Now, it has become our main software used at the Nara National Research Institute for Cultural Properties. You can see here for the URL. Unlike a 3D laser scanner, SFM MVS does not hold the size and position information. The following 2 points are major differences in the 3D modeling of cultural properties. The first is that the size and position information need to be provided utilizing markers, etc. The professional version can provide what is needed, but the standard version does not have this function, so it must be provided via other open source software, such as Cloud Compare, etc., and it is very time consuming. The second is that the professional version is handy when creating orthophotos, that is, geometrically corrected images. Creating an image that is not distorted is basic to researching cultural properties and archaeology. The professional version can output such images without too much trouble. Once a 3D model is created, it can be analyzed, edited, and displayed using open source programs like Cloud Compare, MeshLab, etc. Or, by uploading a 3D model to Sketchfab, it can be viewed by people all over the world. 3D models can be experienced using VR, virtual reality, etc. By setting up a darkened booth, a 3D model can be experienced three-dimensionally using projection mapping. Like this. In addition, the created 3D models can be presented in various ways, as you see in this image. You can also quantitatively analyze the changes over time by periodic measurement. My lecture has been long, but here is the overview of 3D modelling of cultural properties using SFM MVS. In the next hour, we are going to have a hands-on lecture for all of you to actually create a 3D model using Metashape. When you complete the hands-on lecture, by the very end of it, you should be able to create a 3D model like this image. Do not worry, operating the software is not difficult, so let's do our best.